For this week's Parenting Minute, or 2 or 3, I want to introduce you to a family. This is Rob and Allison Stock. As you can see, they have only the best clothing, perfect hair, and the whitest of white teeth. Rob works hard and makes a hefty income at his investment firm, but he still has time to work out for an hour every morning. Allison, on the other hand, works for a local nonprofit, while still having the time to write her mommy blog and have coffee with her friends. The Stocks have 2 perfect kids, Tyler and Emma. Tyler will one day be the captain of the football team and get straight A's, while Emma is well on her way to getting a free ride to the college of her choice. Tyler and Emma never fight, always hold the door for each other, and are each other's best friends. The Stocks are, in many ways, the perfect family. There's just one problem. As you may have guessed, they don't exist. They're a compilation of models who pose for stock photos on the interwebs. If you were to look behind the scenes, you might see that Rob is suffering from addiction. Allison is depressed because of their credit card debt. Tyler struggles from ADHD, and Emma is in therapy after she was caught tearing the heads off her Barbie dolls. Well, none of that is true. It's probably closer to what most families look like than the stock photo of them does. However, most of us look at the image of the Stock family and we think, well, that's not us. But we still feel enormous pressure for it to be us, don't we? No one expects you to be a perfect family. Family is messy. Family is hard. There is no one-size-fits-all model. When we think of our family, real is a more adequate descriptor than ideal is. Well, the good news is that you're in good company. I mean, if most of the families in the Bible had shown up at church, you would have probably suggested that they go to counseling today. But what if God wasn't trying to paint a perfect picture in Scripture? What if instead He included those stories to give us hope in the midst of our parenting struggle? It becomes clear as we read through those family stories that God is in the business of using broken people to tell His story. In fact, I think that He is more interested in using broken people than He is in creating a better picture. God is not interested in painting a picture of a perfect family. What He is interested in is using your family as a canvas for His redemptive story. Because when you release yourself from the need to be perfect, when you allow God to work in and through your family to heal the brokenness that exists in all of us, when you turn to Him to give you what you need to offer forgiveness and admit your shortcomings in the relationship, it gives your kids a front row seat to the grace and the goodness of God. So if you're in your first marriage or your third, if you have only biological kids or some mix of adopted, foster, or stepkids, if you live in your dream home or in a one-bedroom apartment, if your kids are healthy and well-behaved, or if you have constant struggles with them, if money is not an issue, or if you struggle to make ends meet, wherever you find yourself, instead of striving to paint the better picture, why don't you opt for allowing God to tell a bigger story in and through your family? Because He can provide hope. He can provide healing. He can provide redemption. And those are things that a stock photo can never offer. See you next time.